Perfect.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. Hopefully I'm not blowing your eardrums out. I just realized the mic was pretty loud. Let me know if the mic is okay. Again, still working on this new computer as far as all the settings and everything. But I just wanted to know that I am so happy you're here, guys. We are going to go through some charts, and depending on how many charts you're giving, depends on how fast we'll do this. I got a lot of stuff to do, man. I was working really hard last night. All last night. I literally went to bed at 10 this morning. I'm doing an ebook. It's not so much like a PDF. You know, what everybody else does, they just get stuff from the internet. They put it together. They slap their little logo on it, and they call it theirs. I'm working really hard on this. I think it's amazing. It's an ebook. That's what it is. And this is something that's been in the works for like a year and a half. I'll do it for a few weeks because it's so labor intensive, because it's all the thought process. I'll do it for a few weeks and I'll stop. Do it for a few more weeks and I'll stop. Well, this last night, I was working on it a little before that, but just barely, because I just got so busy with everything else. All the stuff I do, and I do a lot. Making sure the group's up to date, make sure the group is making money, everything else. Last night, I put in some work. Like I said, 10 this morning, I was like, okay, I'm trying to type a T, but I'm typing an R, or I'm trying to type a T and I'm typing an L. I was like, whoa, I need to just get some sleep a little bit. So I got a few hours, not 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Woke up about 4 hours, not bad. Woke up about like 30, 45 minutes ago and just got right back at it. Answering all my DMs. Some of them I haven't even got to, but if you did DM me, just know that I will be getting to you shortly. We're going to make the money, guys. We're going to make so much money, it's going to get crazy. We got some alerts that went off. We're going to be looking at those, looking at Bitcoin, looking at as much as we can in the amount of time that we have. All right, so with that being said, once again, I do want to thank you. We got Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? What is up, buddy? Mark says, good afternoon, Joe. Mike's good on my side. Okay, good. Yeah, because I hate that it's, I didn't know if it was like too loud or what. But good, man. Appreciate you. Of course, we got C-Tree in the house. What's up, C-Tree? I appreciate all the likes. Y'all guys are great. Thank you so much for the likes coming in. Greatly appreciate that. So here, Mike says, Casper chart, please. Mike, I like your style, dude. It's like, let's get to business. No monkeying around. Let's do business. This is what I want, guys. I want charts. So it's just fast paced. I got so many charts that I don't have time to talk. It's just boom, boom, boom. Now, granted, I think at one point I will have like a limit, you know, maybe like one chart per person. And then if you want another chart, maybe I still got to figure that out. As far as the donations in crypto, I still got to figure that out. I remember doing it a long time ago. Well, nobody actually donated, but I would put it up there. It was Jeremy Ragsdale showed that to me. Well, he didn't show it to me, but it was on his website, and I was like, oh, let me put that on there. But I'm thinking about doing that. That way, you know, if you have another request or you want to do a request, you know, nothing major. You don't have to put like $50 or nothing. Maybe like 48 or 49. You know, whatever you want. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. We got Ian in the house. Ian says hello. And we got Scott. Scott says, Joe, remember that code word we talked about? The one that was not going to offend you? And I was like, the code word? Yeah, man, I remember. Okay, so I'm using the code word. So for those of you who are new, don't know what the code word is, whenever I talk, and I talk too much, that way I'm not offended, you know, because people get offended. That way I'm not offended. The code word is, Joe, you're talking too much. And then I'll know exactly what you're talking about. And it won't offend me or anything. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's go over Bitcoin real quick. And then we'll go over some Caspa. All right, good stuff. Let's go. All right. So on this one, do I have anything on this one? No. Okay. So this is Bitcoin, Binance. It needs to break this level, guys. Like, this level is so key, and it's right there. It's right there. You know, could it form a double top? This is, of course, Bitcoin trying to get to this 69 again. Let's go ahead and do control so it snaps in place. It needs to be 69. It needs to do that. It needs to break this level first, though. This is on the 4-hour time frame, so this is our main level. You know, if it does break above, hopefully get rejected here, possibly come down now, find support because of this area right here, and then start coming up. And then moon mission. You know, I still want it to come down. You know, the more days that pass, the more my dream of, you know, originally my dream was 31 because of this level down here, I believe it was on the monthly, but that never happened right here. It was just resistance, resistance, resistance. And of course, nobody knew it was going to go up. But at this time, when we drew our fib, the golden pocket was right at 31. And then it said, nope. It said, okay, just playing. We're going to 31. Nope, just playing. And man, it did a number. It did a huge number from December to 57%. Man, that's huge for a coin that has that much market cap. Okay, enough with that stuff. So in this one, we're just waiting for 69. No, we're waiting for 68.2. That's what we're waiting for. And it looks like it. Now, I have to do this, guys, because it's just more thought process. There are going to be people that say, guys, we could be doing a possible double top. And if it comes down, more than likely it's going to come down pretty hard. And those same people are going to say, well, if we do break this level and it comes down here, we're off to the races. Like, we're going to go. So it's the same person saying the same thing, which is fine. You know, plan A, plan B. I get it. But when this one plays out, hey, guys, I told you, you know, it needs to break this level and I'm a genius. But if this one doesn't play out and this one plays out, hey, guys, look, we see, I warned you as far as the double top And now look at this. I'm a genius. There was a coin. The reason I'm saying that, there was a coin. I don't remember if it was on, I forget what. I think it was YouTube. No, I think it was the multi-chart one. But let me just check really quick, and then we'll get back to business. Set this one. On daily. I was doing some videos on that last night. Maybe it was under this multi-chart one. There are unsafe changes on your chart layout. Reload without saving. And multi-chart gate, no BNB. Dang it. Well, anyway, there was a chart that I pulled up from long time ago. Let's go here. And I want to say it was BNB. But anyway, so what I was going to show, let me get rid of this because this is going to get me upset. Okay. So what I was going to show you was there was a chart that I did, and I had notes, and it was from December of 2023. No. January of 2023. And it was something like this, where it was a level right here, and then I said, you know, more than likely do this, and blah, blah, blah. So this is pretty much what I said, right? And then I looked at it, and that sucker had gone up like tremendously. Now, granted, before it went up, it went down. You know, we didn't break the level. It came down. Maybe a month or two passed, and then it did this number, and then it went. And I can already see it. There are going to be so many. Remember me, guys. Remember me. Remember this statement. There are going to be so many YouTubers. Look, guys, we called this one way back in December or January or whatever month, and, you know, we're up 7 million%. Were you actively trading that? Were you updating the group with, you know, keep on moving up your stop loss? Or did you even warn your group about a stop loss? And if so, did you, you know, have it at 15, 20% and then never moved it up? Like, these people take credit for all this stuff, all these great calls. The price is going to go up. I cannot stress that enough. Every person is going to look like a genius because everybody is, look, guys, we called it back in November 1st. This is when we first started talking about it. And when I was brand new, I was like, wow, man, that's awesome. Now that I've been in the game for a little bit, I've been talking about FET since 2021. And what? You know, it's gone up, it's gone down. Have I been constantly updating you on FET every other day, every week or so, so that like this is an active trade and now we're up 79,000%? No. You know, we see this chart, we do it, we trade it, we get our money, and we go to another chart. But all these people, man, it's already starting to, you know. Look, guys, we called this one back in 3 months ago, and look what it's done, blah, blah, blah. Did you say to hold it long term? Were there any instructions? Hold this long term, in about 3 months, we'll revisit it, etc., etc. No, it's an active trade, and more time passed, and guess what? The price went up. And you think you're a freaking genius. Watch. Just watch. All right. So I'm done with that. Crapperoni. Done with that. Oh, yeah. So this is the YouTube chart. Our stop loss was way down here. Way down here. It was like 30 something or 25%. So the call for YouTube, I strongly recommend moving up your stop loss on FET. This is on the YouTube layout. And I moved this one up just prior to the show. So now we are up 3% if we do get stopped out. So if you're following these trades on YouTube for these rapid fire calls, that's what you would like to do. Again, this is never financial advice. This is only for entertainment purposes. Give you a heads up. Moving on. C3 says, appreciate you, Joe. In Joe we trust. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to mess you over. C3 says, which processor is in the new PC? Oh, that's right. Good question. Let's look at that right now. Oh, and right now, guys, let me show this to you. I don't know what this does. Have y'all heard about this? This mask, MEXC. I did a video on it last night. I was on a Twitter space, and on that Twitter space, they were talking about this. It's Web3, pretty much like a super secure browser. It's supposed to do a lot of stuff. And then on top of that, you could, what really interests me on this was the fact that you could gain coins. That's what really interests me. And I was like, okay, I love doing nodes, especially in the bull market, like the start of the bull market. But let's see here. When I did this, and it said you had to have like 1,000 of the tokens to do something or other, and I was like, okay, I'm down. So I went on, man. I remember why I hate doing MetaMask. Like at 2 in the morning, it was like $40 something for the fee, the gas fees, but as much as like $100. I said, no. I said, no, this was like at 11. I said, no. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see if the price comes down. And if the price comes down, then great. And sure enough, come, I don't know, 2 o'clock, it went down to, I think, $34. No, this was like at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Like 5 o'clock, it went down to like $34 minimum, and then more than likely might be like $70. I was like, okay. So then 6 o'clock comes around, and now it's like $50. I was like, man, as the sun comes up, the price goes up. I said, all right, let me just go ahead and buy them now. So I bought them for like $20 more than what I would have. But anyway, it said that to get all these benefits and put them in the wallet. But on this wallet, it has it for Polygon. And then I did see an Ethereum wallet. I got to look at this stuff. I don't know. But anyway, let's go to the main thing. This is pretty cool. Look. Yeah, buddy. So that's pretty cool. So this is me. I am right here. Right now they have me in France. And what it does is, like, it's internet, like you're surfing the internet and you're going through like different nodes. So like everything is like safe, and I don't know. You can check it out. But it's called Mask, MASQ. It's on CoinMarketCap. You can check it out. All right, moving on. But it says, I guess this is what they're going to pay me consuming, but it's, oh wait, top up your wallet soon. Oh, so this is making me pay. So this is making me pay to get on the internet, but I really didn't even do anything on the internet. I was just seeing what these buttons did. So people who are really, really, I want to say, just don't want anybody to know what they're doing, I guess. This is really great for them. But for me, I don't want to surf the internet like using this. I just want to get paid. You know, I want to share my internet, and that's what you're doing. You're sharing your internet. And so this is what I owe them, just for doing nothing. Like I literally was looking at all these things. So I don't know. We'll see. I want to get paid, and if not, then I'll just hold these coins and then sell them. And by the time I sell them, you know, more than likely the gas fees will be like $100, $150. I think the most I ever saw was like $200 for gas fees back in 2021. Everything was like super, super crazy. And I think I ended up paying like $100 because I waited. Man, did I wait. All right. Let's see here. C-Tree says, oh, this is way too small. C-Tree, you gotta write bigger, man. Like, I'm not gonna ask you again. You gotta write bigger, okay? You gotta write bigger. So let me adjust this. So 900, what if we did the width, the height? Let's do the width of, let's go 6. Okay. No, let's go a little bit more. Let's go 8 width and height. Okay. Is that too blurry though? Okay. So thank you, C-Tree, for writing bigger. Appreciate you, man. C-Tree says that's the crap Chris and his group was doing, posting like 30 charts a day, and then 2 or 3 that break out. He is a great salesman. Absolutely great salesman. And he sells really, really well. Let me go ahead and shrink this up again. So I got to figure out how to make just it larger. I think it's okay though. Let's see, in, okay, good. So I lost my train of thought. What was I going to do? Just a chart? Oh no. This is the computer. It's a Corsair i7500 series gaming PC, a liquid cooled Intel Core i9, has got the RTX 4090, 64 gig of memory on the DDR RAM, and 2 gigs of SSD, and it is black. It's one bad mofo. And it's quiet too. Like my other one, the Beast, like just doing nothing. It would go rev up and then it would come back down. I was like, okay, man, I know you're awake. And then, like, I don't know, maybe programs were running on the computer. Like, I don't even know. But I'm real careful on everything. But anyway, so that's that. All right. Let's go and let's do this one. So okay, let's back up. I am here for you. You have a 1-hour free mentorship on YouTube. If you would like a chart done, if you have a question in reference to charting, reference to thought process on indicators or whatever, let me know, because this is your time. If you don't have any questions, well then I go back to doing what I was doing. So very important. This is very interactive. And speaking about interactive, I would absolutely love to see some floating hearts. And thank you guys for smashing the like on the way in. I greatly do appreciate it. More than likely tomorrow I'll have it with my camera. You're like, ooh, no, Joe, we like it without the camera. More than likely tomorrow I'll have it with the camera. Again, still setting everything up with this computer. Once I start getting focused on, doing the ebook and doing all these charts, I really, it's like, the camera's not even important right now. You know what I mean? So I just kind of give you a heads up. All right. So that's my computer. Very, very proud, very happy. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Let's go. And there was a chart that was being asked about a Caspa. So let's do some Caspa. All right. So let's do some Caspa. Let's go Casper USDT. And hopefully this is the correct one. Okay, we'll use this one. And let's do some Casper. Appreciate the hearts, guys. Appreciate the hearts. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's go. So Casper. And let's do this right here. Casper? Okay, so let's go rapid fire Casper. Right now it is right at approaching resistance. When can we enter this and what will our targets be? Let's do this one. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta do that I haven't really done anything. Man, this just like 10 minutes prior to the show, well, 7 minutes actually. I was rushing to put music on. I was rushing to put my screen on. I was like, oh my gosh, like I completely forgot about all this stuff. Like I was planning to do it later, and well, later's now. So let's do this level. What's the price range between these two? That is very good to know. Okay, 15%, not too bad. Would I enter now? No, definitely not, because it's right underneath the resistance, and I'm not willing to risk 3% just to, you know, get a little bit more. As a matter of fact, I'll wait the whole thing. So, and patience is very important. So I'll miss out on 20%. I'm okay with that. And this all depends on your risk level. You know, I want to be very, very safe. I want this to happen. You know, do this number, do this number. Like, I don't care about any of this because it can start trading between this range. What I want it to, once it breaks this level, okay, fine. Now this is support. This is support. And if it does break down, well, now all of this is support. You see how I'm building a strong foundation the higher levels I go up. But right now it's strong resistance. So let's go and do this, just a little bit of thought process. Okay. Ian says, can anyone in the UK recommend a good crypto tax accountant? There's a lot of tax people right now. But I have no idea. Now the place I watch is Piper, no S, Piper Academy. They have a crypto tax guy. So I'm pretty sure he's familiar with stuff, and if not, he can probably lead you in the right direction. I've never personally used them, but they're always, you know, talking about them. I don't remember the name of it, but you can go to their thing, use the referral link, of course, help support their channel, all that good stuff. Let's see here. What was I doing? I was yapping my brain. Okay. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find targets. What I can do is I can use the fib retracement tool. So let's go from the high to the low. Let's make sure this is the correct way. Style. Go. Oh yeah. So I want to do the reverse just because this is where it kind of retraced to. Well, no. Well, let me see it. Like for me, these are just levels. Like I don't really care, but sometimes depending on which way it looks, it's not the same, in my opinion. Because I have negatives and I have the regular number. So it really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the positioning of the golden pocket. This is fine. I like this. It's better. The reason I'm saying it's better is because the blue line is above it, and that's where we're going to enter on the 382. Okay. Moving on. So let's see here. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Oh, let's forget. So this cash flow on the daily time frame, we needed to break above two different levels. One of the levels is right here, right at 0.048110, which is this level right here. And it's really close to this next level, which is a 382. But for me personally, again, this is never financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. What we could do is we could enter this trade right at the break of this level that we just mentioned. And then as far as the entry, we would have our first target roughly around 23% with the stop loss. A pretty tight one, right around 9%. And our entry, of course, would be on the break of this level on the 4-hour time frame. Hopefully get a retest and then continue upward. This is going to be a kind of hard level to break through, but hopefully it can do it without too many multiple attempts. If you'd like a coin for me to do on rapid fire on the next live screen share, on the next live stream, let me know in the comments. I do thank you, and we'll see you on the next video. All right, good stuff. Not too many mistakes. So this one, I mean, I like it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let's see here. See, the next one says, oh, where's my thing? Nope, wrong one. What am I doing? There we go. So Dave P says, doing well today. Nice, good stuff. See, there's another guy that spends the whole time talking Bitcoin on every time frame. That's, I mean, I guess it'd be good, I guess, but nah. But I do talk a lot though. Ian says, I'm good, thanks. Winning, nice, very nice. Winning is good. Let's see. You can mine with that powerful PC. Run up to the. Oh no, I pay the electricity now. Since I stepped down, he was very quick to tell me. Matter of fact, you know, I had stepped down at 10, I think that night, or maybe even later. Well, 7 in the morning, bright and early, 7 in the morning. That fool calls me, and he's never called me at 7 in the morning, ever. He calls me at 7 in the morning, and I said, "What's up, man?" He goes, "Yeah, Joe, just to let you know, you're going to have to pay the light. You got to get it switched over." I said, "Dude, seriously? You're calling me at 7 in the morning to tell me this?" I said, "Don't ever call me again, dude. Not for this crap." Of course, I was cussing. "Don't ever call me again." But then, dumb me, you know, after that, I told him, "Say, yeah, man, you know, if you want, we can hang out, whatever, but it'd never be business." But yeah. So, yeah, I pay for that stuff now. And he did, man, this guy, multi-millionaire, right? And the whole time I'm telling him that I have no money, my bank's always in red, blah, blah, blah. Which was never true. It was just to see his reaction. "Joe, why? This and that." Because he paid crap. Like, literally, I made more as a freaking cashier in my 20s. But anyway, he used to hate it when I used to say that. And that day, also at 7 o'clock in the morning, I was like, "Joe, I'm gonna need my router and I'm gonna need my modem." How petty is that, dude? He's got multi-million dollars. He's already has a setup, but he just wants to take it away from me so I don't have internet. How petty is that? That's pretty petty, right? That's very petty. But he's getting what he deserves. That's for sure. You know, as far as having all that money and just being an empty house. The only person talking to him is his echo. That's it. It's pretty sad in my opinion. Pretty sad. Let's see here. Future. What's up, Future Thinking? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Can we have a look at Marsh? Yeah, definitely, man. We'll look at Marsh. Let's do that one next. Let us do that one next. And then this is actually going to conclude the rapid fire. And so rapid fire, gotta spell that right. Rapid fire session concluded. Gotta hit enter. Okay. So the rapid fire session is concluded. There will be no more rapid fire coins. We will do the ones that have been posted already. So let's get started. Let's do some Marsh. Oh, we gotta add this to our list. This is YouTube. Oh, I always forget what I name it. Rapid fire YouTube. No, how about YouTube rapid fire? Right here. Okay. So let's come over here. Let's do this. YouTube rapid fire. And then let's do today's date. Add section. Today, rename this. Today is 3/7/24. Okay, and then there is our Casper. Very good. All right, so the next one we were going to do is Marsh. So let's do Marsh. And we'll do MEXC. So of course it did have a run up, starting to pull back. It's on the weekly time frame. Looks good. Looks really good. So let's go ahead and do this. Oops. Rapid fire Marsh. Broke out of our weekly resistance. Now can it find it as support? And is there an entry? Let's check on a lower time frame. All right, and just for y'all to know, if y'all are new to the channel, every once in a while, well, I do it. I talk very weird just because it's for YouTube. I got to create these shorts. So just give you a heads up. Like, why is he not talking anymore? He was talking just fine, and then he just went silent. Somebody needs to check on him. No, it helps me when I do the editing. So just kind of give you a heads up. Just a heads up. So for this one, I do like it. I actually like it a lot. It just needs to break this zone that it's in, and then off to the races. Marsh is AI, right? Unmarshal. I believe it is. So this is pretty much what we're looking at. So we have this level to this level. But for this one, I would put it, I'll put it red. I'll put it red. And then what we do is we just enter, once it breaks this level, our first target would be roughly around 30%. And then our second target would be roughly, wow, 90%. And let's go ahead and do this. Coordinates, copy. Let's do this. Paste. This is our target. Over here. And then let's do the same thing for this one. Copy. Over here and do paste. Now for this, we do need a stop loss, and our stop loss is going to be fairly tight, maybe like 10-15%. Yeah, so we'd have to do about 11%. And same thing with this one. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Try this again. Copy. Then this. And come over here to paste and make sure this is our stop loss. Okay. And that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking at. I like this one a lot. All right, so let me get rid of this. This is Marsh on the daily time frame. It's right inside the liquidity zone. We really want to see this come up so that it could break out of this level, and more than likely we'll get an entry right here, right around 0.31062, with our first target of about 30% at 0.40263, second target right around 91% at 0.59018, with a stop loss of around 10%. If it comes back into this zone, we want to have our stop loss. Stop loss around 11% at 0.27832. You do not want to be held. You do not want to be holding this coin if it breaks below this liquidity zone, because it could come all the way down to this level at 0.08815. If you have a coin you would like me to do, definitely let me know in the comments below. Smash the like, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, I like this one. So Marsh, I'll put in an alert. This one right here. And this one I just put YouTube question mark, and then VIP question mark. That way I know to possibly post it. I do like that one. Let's see, just trying to learn from the best. Let's see, can anyone, okay, we talked about that one. Let's see, crypto for, oh, duh, no, I don't even see it. over here going through them. Let's see, just keep putting in those hours, bro. Dave P. See, PYR. Yes, definitely. We can do PYR, and this is going to be just a little bit faster. And of course, the longer it goes, the faster we do these. So this one is going to be add to our watch list and YouTube rapid fire. So PYR, I don't believe we've done that one yet. PYR. No, we haven't done that one yet. Okay. So PYR, I used to love this one. Back in 2021, this one made a lot of people a lot of money. We'll do MEXC. We'll do MEXC. So for this one, it has broken out. Let's try another one, PYR, just so I can get more history. So let's do Binance. Do we have any more history? Okay, yes. So that's why it's important. Like, even though you're trading on, let's say we're trading on MEXC, it's best to get another exchange that has more history. That way you can kind of do your levels. So just kind of get heads up on that. Okay, let's go to the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame looks good. Do you see that cup and handle? All right, so let's go ahead and move this over. It's just this. Rapid fire, PYR, cup and handle on the weekly, above the resistance level it just broke out of. Can it maintain it? And where are realistic targets? Okay, so let's get rid of this. And what are the realistic targets? Yeah, that's fine. And can we find targets that are realistic? Okay, I like that. That's better. Okay, so let's do this one, and this, and this. Yeah, but it's going to be so funny, guys. You're going to see it, so many YouTubers. Look, guys, I'm a genius. I called this one out back in blah, blah, blah. And it's up 400%. All the other coins are up too. And your point? Look, guys, we called this one 3 weeks ago, and it's up. All the coins are up. It's so funny, but I fell victim to it. Like, oh my God, this dude's a genius. He's great. But then when I learned how to trade, I was like, oh. And the most expensive lesson I had to learn was patience. You can get any coin, make money off of it. Any coin, 4-hour time frame. See. Okay, and for this one, I would enter it right now. So we would enter right now, and this is my entry. This is my entry thing. So entry, and I would, but not all 100% though. I would do, depends on how low this is. So my entries are always blue. Let's see what the percentage is. So from here to here. Okay, we can do 50%. 50% each level. 50% now, 50% later. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. 50% entry now. And we'll reduce the size of this, 24. And then this one is 50%. Oh, and just to let you know, guys, every Tuesday we have a free mentorship in the Discord. The link is in the description. Every Tuesday, right after the live stream, you can go over there, hang out, ask questions, ask for more charts, just thought process, just any question you have, and it's free. You get a full hour of mentorship, no charge. My goal is just to help everybody. I just want to make you money, guys. That's all I want to do. There's nothing else I can get on from this side, so that's fine. So this is a 4-hour charts, etc., etc. And then we would do our stop loss. Now the benefit of having multiple entries, I would do 20%, is when, oops, wrong one. is when, oops, wrong one, is when you do this. Let's say we enter this one and we get stopped out. Well, you only get stopped out 50% of the 20%. So you're only losing 10%. And then let's say you get stopped out of this one. Well, you're not losing 11, 12%. You're only losing 6% of this entry. So hopefully that makes sense. So whenever you see these numbers and they're real big, but we have multiple entries, you're not losing this big number. So this, we need to change it to the yellow. And of course, let's do this while we're here. Going to do a copy. And then this one is our stop loss. We'll do this kind of over here. This is our stop loss. And then this one, these don't have to be very specific. So we'll do this one for entry. And we'll do another. Oh yeah, we did this one already. So let's do this one right here. Okay, so those are entries. Now let's look for our targets. So for our targets, what I would do is, I don't want that first one there. I want, okay, so here we go. Here are more targets. But I can't. Okay. I try to make this nice and pretty. Okay. So let's go here and our target here. There's nothing I can see over here, so I'm not going to waste my time looking for it. But we'll just do a target right around this area. And let's do this one in green. Copy. And then here. Paste. Figure that. Target. And we'll do one more target. So we'll go to this one. Don't know what the market cap is on this one, so if it's a low market cap, this could hit fairly quick, maybe 3 days. If it's a higher market cap, well, then it may take a week or two. I haven't looked at the market cap on that one in a while. What was this number? Oh yeah, delete. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Now we did break our resistance level and it went up about 15%. Now it's slightly retracing. And if it does, that's quite all right, because we're more than likely we're going to enter 50% right now at the current entry. The levels are in blue. And if it does come down, we have a 50% entry, once again, in blue. Now, our stop loss is right around 20%. However, if you get stopped out on this first one, you're only losing 10% because you only have 50% of your investment. Same thing with this one. You're only losing 50% of the 12%. With a stop loss of around 7.627 and a target of 40% right at 13.563. Our last target right around 80% at 17.259. None of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you have a coin you'd like me to do, definitely let me know in the comments below. Smash the like, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay, I like it. I do like this one a lot, though. Claudia always brings out the bangers. Like, I've noticed that. Like, good for you. Nice one. So, yeah. I mean, there's a few people in here. I'm not going to just call out Claudia. There are a few people in here. But I think recently, like the last 30, man, that's OG status right there. Y'all see that, guys? That is OG status. So let me put this on the screen. Mr. Ian says, a Vulcan Forge, PYR, market cap, 271 million. That's OG right there. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. C-Tree says, can I spot trade Marsh? Yeah. I don't believe I had the futures chart up there. But, and you can even do the opposite too. Like say, Vulcan Forge or Marsh is on a spot trade and I set it up, you can trade leverage and vice versa. Let's see here, bonk. Okay, we can do bonk. Matter of fact, we already have bonk. Let me go ahead and do this one as a rapid fire thing. Cool, but I do like this one. I really do. So far out of all three, if I had to pick one, it would definitely be Vulcan Forge, just because this one's already ready. I don't have to wait. You know, now granted, it did have a pump already at 15%, and that's the reason of a lower entry. You know, if it had slowly, gradually gone up to here, then more than likely I might wait for maybe an entry down here or somewhere and a tighter stop loss. But since it did this pump, this is what has to be done, in my opinion. Let's look at bonk. Bonk, bonk. Man, I think we got stopped out on bonk. I think I posted this one. We got stopped out. Yeah, we got stopped out right there. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. And I saw it too, and I got alerted. I forgot what time it was. Maybe 3 in the morning. I don't even remember. And I posted, okay, hey guys, we got stopped out, etc., etc. And right after I posted it, don't. Another one bites the dust. It kept on going up. I said, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? And then, of course, it came down. It's like, okay. And then it doesn't look good. So right now, would I enter this? Nope, sure wouldn't. Could you enter it and make a lot of money? Yep, sure could. It's just higher risk. You know, you have, let me squinch this up a little bit. So just kind of like looking back at it. You have it up and then down, and then up but lower, and then down, and then up, lower, and then down. So it's like a bouncing ball. It's losing its momentum. People, if you're doing this on a pattern, this is a descending triangle. So you have this coming up and coming down, and coming up, and coming down, and coming up, and coming down, and the whole time, here's your base. So what that does is it say, okay, it's coming down. But when I see this, I just see a ball bouncing and losing its strength. I talk about strength, momentum, quite a bit, and that's what I mean by it. You know, you're just like slowly just dwindling down, and then finally it has no energy. You know, no kinetic energy, no nothing, and it just comes down. So would I enter this one? No, definitely not. When would I enter it? Well, that's a great question. I would enter it once it breaks this level, because what could happen, it can come up here, get rejected because of this, come back down, come back up, get rejected because of this, come back down, come back up, and then finally it breaks out. Now, if it took this time and this time and this time to finally break out of this level, well, then now I'm just going to play it safer, and I'll wait for it to break this level. Now, if it breaks this level really quick and finds support, then more than likely I'll enter the trade, because there's a lot of momentum in the trade. There's a lot of people talking about it. There's a lot of hype on this. You know, the meme coins, everything. More than likely, it'll break through this rejection area or resistance fairly easy and then come up. So very important, guys. Did y'all notice the two different thought process? The two different thought process depends on the strength of the move. For me, I'm always teaching and showing about the strength of the move, why I would enter, why I wouldn't. To me, this is super, super important, because like it shows you the whole thought process. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. I have nothing to sell you. I want to give you all this information for free. When on Tuesdays, we extend this for 1 extra hour in the Discord. You can ask me questions on charts. You can ask me questions on indicators. Do I use the Bollinger Bands? Nope. I used to. When I first started, I was trying out all the indicators because I wanted to have an edge. Why don't you use the Bollinger Bands, Joe? Don't you know that when it squeezes, that a move's about to happen? Is it going to go up or down? Because that's what I want to know. That way I can better do my trade. Well, no, Joe, it doesn't tell you if it's going to go up or down. It just tells you that a move's about to happen. I said, okay. Well, So it doesn't say, no prediction up or down. It just says it's going to happen. Yeah, Joe, when the bands squeeze together. Okay, but I can see that though. I mean, I can see accumulation. But no, you see, Joe, this, it helps you identify it. Okay, it helps me identify this. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the Bollinger Bands, if it breaks above the higher band and gets a bullish retest, that's good. And that says that it should go up. Yeah, Joe, that's exactly right. On the top Bollinger Band. And the same thing for the bottom Bollinger Band. If it breaks below the Bollinger Band and gets a bearish retest and continues down, then that's bearish, right? Joe, you got it, man. That's exactly how you trade it. And those Bollinger Bands, do they move or are they like solid? Because like this is a solid line. This is not going to move. This is resistance. It'll be resistance until it isn't. Well, no. You see, the Bollinger Bands, they're like an indicator, and they adjust to the price. Okay. So what you're saying, just so I get this clear, is this is my price action, and this is the Bollinger Band, like this. So if it breaks above this and maintains above it, that's bullish. Joe, you're getting it. But I can see that. I don't need a band to show me what I can see. I wanted to help me with my trade. No, Joe, you were getting it, but then you stopped getting it. If it breaks below the band and it goes down and stays underneath the band, because, well, this is a lagging indicator, and it stays underneath the band, well, that's just saying that it's going to continue going down. I can see that. I don't need a band to tell me that it's coming down. And so basically what it is, it's a moving average. It's a moving average. That's basically what you're telling me. The Bollinger Band is a moving average. And if you look at it, guys, the actual middle one, I don't think it's a 21-day moving average. I think it's a 20 moving average. But if you were to put the 21-day moving average and that middle one, it's the same thing. So what it's really showing you for the Bollinger Bands is the strength of the move, not so much a buy and sell signal. If it's above the middle of that band, which would be, more than likely the 20 SMA, it's just showing you that it's healthy, it's strong. If it breaks below that band or the middle part, that's just saying it's losing its momentum. And it needs to continue. This needs to, retrace and follow the moving average. It needs to break above it and then continue up. So this is showing you the strength. So what I show you is actual trading. I'm not like all these other people that show you after the fact. Speaking about after the fact, let's just do that. Bollinger Band. Okay. Let's teach Bollinger Bands, guys. Today we're teaching Bollinger Bands, and this is going to be a $99 course. You can see that the Bollinger Bands got really nice and tight. It wanted to give us a move, and then it got even tighter, and then boom. Look how it broke out of this band. This is when you want to enter. This is when you want to enter. Now, pay me $99 an hour for more mentorship. And look, it got tight again. Look how tight this band got. Guys, this is the indicator you want, because when it breaks down, more than likely it's going to continue. Granted, that wasn't a good one, but when it breaks down, and then more than likely if it would have had a big dump, it would have done that. Let's put on the 21-day moving average. Let's just see what's going on. Moving average. Moving average. Simple. Good. And let's come over here. It's moving average. Let's put this as a white, and let's do this as a 21. And let's say okay. You see that? Now let's do it as a 20. Let's do this as a 20. I've done this for, yep, it's a 20. I've done this thousands and thousands of hours, guys. I was literally trying to get an edge on the system. The Ikumuku cloud, the future. And it's going to be great. I can't even tell you how many trades I lost with that bad boy. Yeah. So just going to give you a heads up. All these are just moving averages. You know, it's just an average of this. And then when it gets really, really tight, it says it's going to move. Okay, but which way, which direction? Like, that doesn't help me. Oh, look, you see, it broke above the orange line. And now, you know, it's above it. And look at this move. Pay me money. Give me my $99 an hour. This is right here. This is how you trade it. No. It found support. And then it started going up. I can debunk so many indicators. Now, granted, this is my own personal opinion. The people who use these indicators, are they successful? Yep. Sure are. The people who use patterns, are they successful? Yep, sure are. Why are they successful, Joe? If you're saying that all this stuff that they're teaching and they learn, et cetera, and charging for can be easily debunked, how are they making money and how are they able to charge people? It's a numbers game. It's playing the odds. If I say something enough times in the bull market, it's going to work. I could say buy on every 7th candle. And in the bull market, if you were to buy on every 7th candle, you would be profitable. If I were to buy on every 7th candle or 3rd candle when the minute is 4, and you did that, you would be successful because you were in the bull market. So just kind of give you a heads up on that, guys. Let's see here. We have, see here. Okay. Nice. Mike says, thank you for Casper. Thank you, guys. Yeah, definitely. And thank you for smashing the likes. I really love when we have 100% on the likes. I really appreciate that. I see here, Ian. Man, one thing I love about this community is we can easily ask questions. Hey, man, like whether it's taxes or whatever. And everybody's here to help out. Oh, so what y'all think about the computer? It's a beast, right? That one is the official beast. And the one that was the beast, I retired the name. Now that one's called The Disappointment. Claudia says, thank you, Joe. Try my best. Yeah, you're doing a great job. You were really doing a great job. All right. So I believe that is all of them. So hopefully everybody enjoyed today's. Oh, and we're over time already. Good. Man, I didn't even realize the time. We're over the time already. I do thank you guys very much. We will have a live screen share on Tuesday, so make sure you're there. And of course, we just go over more stuff, and I'll give you all the information. If you have any questions, I answer them for you. If you want, definitely join the Discord. There's a free portion of it. In there, we have a crypto chat. You can ask questions there as well. It's pretty much almost like a 24/7 mentor. It really is, guys. Like, I wish, like, the money that I lost in this game, I would have easily paid double the amount for somebody like me who actually shows you how to trade and doesn't get a website, chews it up, regurgitates it, and then puts it on their website and then puts their logo on it and claims it theirs. I really wish somebody gave me thought process on actual trades. Man, I would be so far ahead than where I'm at now. And I hope I'm helping you guys. I really do. So once again, every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do this. Right now, like I said, it's 4:10 in the afternoon. Not sure what time it is your time, but as you can see, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. My name is Joe. This is TradingIntuition. I do wish you the best, and we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Until then, let's make this money. 3, 2, and 1.